Hello everyone. Today we are connected at the forum of the Applied Zoological Society of Pakistan. Myself, Aqsa Sharif, and today I want to discuss about. Move on the slide. Wait, adjust, please. Yes. So today I want to discuss the effects of Carvacrol and Menthol supplemented Moringa oleifera leaf meal based diets on the growth performance and carcass composition of Oreochromis niloticus fingerlings. So to move on or to start the presentation, I will give you a brief introduction of my research. And I selected the aquaculture field because it is flourishing with 5.8% growth annually. It is the flourishing field, or you can say the leading field, because it is providing the people around worldwide the proteinous food at the low cost. The fish meal which is used in the feed of the fish that have essential copious amount of the essential amino acid and fatty acids, but it have it limited supply. That is the shortcoming of the aquaculture sector. And so we researchers we are trying to substitute the animal meal with the plant meal. So I selected the Moringa oleifera plant that is also known as the miracle tree because it has abundance of the sorts of proteins, ascorbic acid, carotenoids, and so on. I selected the Oreochromis niloticus because it is easy to use. It can acclimatize to environmental condition and it has good taste. So I selected the two phytochemicals. One was the menthol, that is a major compound of the genus Mentha species, and the second one was the Carvacrol, that's a monoturbinate phenol capable of improving the growth performance, digestive, and other activities of fish. So then that was the hypothesis, and the objective. My hypothesis was that the Carvacrol and menthol, individual and the blend mix and the mixture of these two phytochemicals at 1:1, and that can improve the growth performance and carcass composition of the fish. And the objective was to evaluate the effects on the growth performance, then on the carcass composition, and finally, to formulate the cost-effective feed for the farmers to feed the Oreochromis niloticus. These are the material method through which I moved on to accomplish my journey. And first of all, fish was acclimatized to the laboratory conditions, because when we move the animal from the wild condition to the laboratory condition, then it should be given some time for their management with the new environment and for their acclimatization. Then the experimental layout was selected as the completely randomized design, and 10 isolipidic and isoprotein diets were formulated having actually, that's the diet chart of the fishes. 10 diets were formulated, and the basal diet composition was more or less similar in all the diets except in the levels of the carvacrol, menthol, and then their combination. And three levels were used: 200 mg per kg, 300, and 400 mg per kg of the chemicals. So moving back on the slide, then I formulated the field pellets of zero point 0.3 millimeter in size through the extruder. Then the chemical analysis of the sample, for example, feed, feces, and the body composition that was taken with the help of crude protein was analyzed by the gel apparatus. Crude fat was analyzed by the Soxley fat extraction through Soxley apparatus. Gross energy was determined at the oxygen warm calorimeter, and then all the data was statistically analyzed using two-way ANOVA. So by keeping in mind the time limitation, we'll move on the results. These are the results of the growth performance of the fish. By taking a comparative view, you can see the readings in the green color. Actually, that's I highlighted these readings because these were the best results of my research that were obvious at the by giving test diet 8 to the fish having blend of carvacrol and menthol at 200 mg per kg. It means that among all the 10 treatments, the blend of the two chemicals, they have the additive or synergistic effect on the growth performance of the fish, and they provided us about 262% weight gain and the best FCR, that is also known as 1.25. Actually, the feed conversion ratio, that is the best ratio where at which the least chemicals are removed out from the body through the feces. So the second best results that are highlighted in the red color, that were obtained by using the Carvacrol in the feed, and at the same level, same supplementation level, you can say the 200 mg per kg, and by using this diet, 237% weight gain can be achieved of the fish. Actually, that's a big achievement, which can be obtained by using these phytochemicals. And actually these both, you can say the all the data was significantly, more or less significantly different from the control. Actually control have only 158% weight gain, and you can see the difference between the control and the test diets. So we have only 1 minute. I'll complete my presentation. Carcass composition, again the same, the protein content of the fish body, that was 55% proteinaceous fish was obtained by using the blend of the carvacrol and menthol, and the fat content was 13%. Actually fish is known as a proteinaceous food, so we want to achieve more protein by using the by using by formulating the feeds. And the second best results were also obtained by using the test diet to having carvacrol at 200 mg per kg, that is the 54.70, and that very significantly with the control. You can see at the table that control was 44%. Control fish have only 44% protein. So to conclude the presentation, I will say that supplementation of carvacrol and menthol played a major role in improving ADC of nutrients, carcass composition, and growth performance of Oreochromis niloticus fingerlings at compared to control diet. And then the 200 mg per kg, that's the optimum level of carvacrol and menthol blend supplementation. And at the last but not the least, it provided as economical and eco-friendly feed for the fish. So that was all from my side. Thank you.